watching the birds here a little bit. There's one bird.
Time to find out if they are biting the nose. Fishing poles won't fish by themselves. Let's go. It's the
Right there. Look at that big boy. Right there. Right there. That's what you want right there. He came up and socked that thing. Alright. That's a keeper, I think. Oh, come on now. That's what you want right there. That's what you want right there. A little bit the way he hit. So let's see if we can't get a finger in it. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what size he is. Fish on. Fish on. Get down on the grass. All right, come out of that grass, buddy. I guess might be. We lose him? No, we got him. He's on there. That's a little largemouth. Largemouth bass. All right. A little larky. Keeper bass. That was a big, probably big largemouth right there. Big largemouth. He was tracking it. There's fish on it. Right there. That's a bass. Little bass. Little bass here, but not as big as the bass we've had here out there. Keeper all the same. Ugh. Big boy. Nice little bass. Little fatty, been eating good. 12-incher. We've had some bass, some big bass hit too. Let's go back out and see. Largemouth are really active right now too. Just see if we fish. I think he got me. Oh, fish on. Wow, fish on right there. Look out of that grass. Oh man, he's coming. What do we have here? Kind of heavier fish. Not a nice largie. The largemouth are really active. Oh, this is a good largemouth right here. Look at this guy. Fat. Oh man, look at this boy. Wow. You guys are really, really active. I'm gonna get a photo of him. Right there. It's a nice little bass, probably. Right there on the edge. That's just a little bass right there. A lot of largemouth. A lot of largemouth. This guy got hammered. But that wasn't the one that hit it. I think it was a striper. I'm gonna rub a little bit of that largemouth juice on this guy. Striper. Oh, he got off. He's gonna go back into the water. All right. But there's one. There's gonna be more of them. Right up on the shoreline too, if you notice. Right there. See that? Let's step down just a little bit. Let's step down. I need to be on sure footing. It's a lot easier to catch these fish. They're just right here. See if we can find a bigger one. Fish on. Well, feels pretty good actually. Oh, nice. Nice strike. I think that's a keeper. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Our first keeper of the morning. Oh, big guy. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. Look at that. That's our first keeper of the morning. Nice fat striper. Look at that bad boy. Let me get all this wildness out of him. Come on. Get it out. On the ground. Alright, I don't want to get a hooky. These guys are Yeah, that's our first keeper of the morning. I guess probably. Let's go up in the truck and check him out. We'll back the truck up. Had to walk for him for a minute, but we'll put him in the ice chest. He'll do. Nice striper, probably 19 or 20 inches. I'll go after him again. I'm definitely not done yet. Nice fillet. All right, we're gonna do a catch, clean, and cook video for this little striper right here. I'm a big fan of the Bubba electric knife. I use these on crappie. I use them on pretty much everything I catch. So we're gonna get this set up and I'm gonna clean some fish today. Just one nice striper that we got. So we got that set up here, and I love these batteries. If you notice, my battery has come loose. I've had this thing for about 3 years, 4 years, and it's been fantastic. Let's go over here. Let's get the fish. And we're gonna have a nice keeper striper this morning. So we're gonna get some good fillets off of it. Got a knife down here. Here's that big guy. Put him out here. All right. Nice little 19-inch striper. Very quickly. Doesn't take long to do this, folks. To the backbone. Slice to the right. Just work it all the way down the backbone. Bingo. There's your slab of meat. Come in. And within less than a minute, there's one fillet. Turn the guy over. And look, I took all of that off. There's no meat left on there. Turn this guy over. Come back. Down to the backbone. Same thing. Gonna work the backbone there all the way down. We'll flip it over. Bam, right there. Nice fillet. Nothing left on the bone there. So we're going to then we take the fillets, and we're going to take this. We're going to cut the. I'm going to cut off the rib cage there. Come out. And I like to take off the red meat because that red meat has got a lot of mercury in it, and so we take out. I really like this size of striper too. It's kind of my favorite size because it's not that old of a striper. So you just pull that red meat out just like that. And there we go. One nice fillet down. That's a good taco. The second one here, come across. Just bring it like that. Let's pull. I don't have to cut all the way down on that red meat, just a little bit. pull that out. Man, two really nice fillets, as you can see. So let's we'll cook them up here in a little bit. Awesome. Welcome to Graham Kitchen, and here we are. We're going to prepare these striper fillets with a little milk, and then there's the fillets we've got just off of one of those stripers. And I'm going to show you what we do with this. What I like to do is I like to soak the striper in a little milk. What I find it does, it takes the fishy taste out and it gives it just a little milder flavor. So we're going to set this up to soak. Give me 1 second here. Not much, just a little bit. We're going to soak. Sometimes I let it soak 24 hours, but for today's purposes, we're just going to let that soak in that milk for about 20 minutes or so. And then we're going to get it on. I got a plan. Alright, so once we've got it, pretty much, we're just going to take the fish, which is still wet, out of the bag here. Just going to drop it down here. We're going to do one piece at a time. So we're going to just shake it up. Shake it up. It's pretty simple. And just going to kind of let it dry off, put it on the plate. We're going to put the other piece of fish in this bag. We're going to just, I don't put them in at the same time because it'll get all soggy. I don't want them all soggy. Just going to shake it up like that. Alright, so they're really dredged well. You notice I didn't put any seasoning on them. There's a reason for that, and I'll share with you in a minute why. So we're going to take these right over to the trash can and dump them in. Now we're going to come back. And so if you come over to the skillet here, Michelle. Alright, we're going to come over to the skillet. And what I like to do is I'm going to start the skillet and let that pan get a little heated up. I'm going to brag about something for a second. This Ninja pan is amazing. My son introduced it to us in Illinois, and for a non-stick, for cooking on it, it is absolutely amazing. Let's make sure we have the fan on in here, the lights on. Okay, we're going to let that heat up. And then while that's heating up, we're going to put a little pat of butter, about a tablespoon, just in this pan. I don't want the fish covered in grease. I'm not going to cook them in grease. We're going to just use about a tablespoon of butter. Just let that kind of melt in here. And it's really great. I'm going to share with you how this is going to work. So go ahead and turn it off if you would. So we got the butter melting. Very simply, the pan getting hot. We've got our dredged flour here. What I like to do then is I like to take just a little garlic salt. This is not real complicated. What I do is I just spread it on the bottom of the pan, just like that, just lightly coat, because it's kind of salty, it's garlicky, it's got everything built in there that I need to season the fish. So we're going to kind of let that, like I said, heat up, and then we're going to drop our fish in and we're going to let it cook. So we just simply get the dredged fish, come down here, and let's just put it in. Let's just let it cook. So with that, let me clean this off. It's going to take a minute for it to get going. Go ahead and pause it. Our fish is cooking, and we are going to just let that simmer and sit. Get a nice brown on it. Now you can see that the garlic salt and stuff are still around there. When we flip it, we're going to coat it as well, so it'll coat it again, and that seasoning will be nice in there, and it'll be really well. Showed it. Awesome. So this is just, see here, it's just cooking. So we're gonna like that. Go ahead and just flip it. See how it's already nice and brown in that butter? Look at that. That looks great. So it's already nice and brown. The butter's cooking around it. We got the garlic salt seasoned already. And some people do it differently. Some people like to put their seasoning on the fish. It's okay to do that. It's alright. I like to kind of season it, season the pan a little bit, let some of that garlic and that butter kind of work together. And again, the garlic salt's fairly salty, so you got to be careful the amount you use. I just did a little light coat, but you can see how this fish is cooking and how it's coming along. Alright, our fish is coming along really nicely. I'm going to let it, I'm going to flip it one more time. And again, you can see that the bottom piece is getting brown. We might do a spray it with a little oil to get that flour residue off. Again, I don't like to soak it in butter and all of that. Put a little more butter on it. No, I don't film a whole lot, but I'm definitely gonna try these fish, and we're gonna see how they taste. They're nice and hot. You see the quality of that meat, everything's cooked well, so we're going to take a bite.
Real Randy Graham Fishing Show. Let's go.
The butter and garlic, the salt content is perfect.
Real Randy Graham Fishing Show. Let's go.
So, anyway, have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm enjoying sharing my time with you. And thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.